Here we are, the prayer meditation, the active prayer meditation. And today, I'm really happy that you're here, that you joined in this moment of stillness, of silence, of going within and, listening. I'm really happy that you joined me in doing that. And so we have the help of a book I'm going to use today. This is I don't know if you recognize the title, is a beautiful butterfly in the front. Consciousness is what I am, from Joel. And I used just one prayer out of that and repeat that. It is a real contemplation kind of prayer. But this one is beautiful. That's why I love to bring that in as a reminder, as an invitation to go deeply within and relax into what is really there. And that is what we do when we come together here. It's like relax and breathe and let go of whatever happened before. Like this moment is complete and whole in itself. And allow that to be that way for yourself, in your own consciousness. Why not? This is your time. So that is the practice that we do today. Letting go of thoughts, letting go. And that means not following them, not engaging with your thoughts. This chatterbox kind of thing is just producing thoughts that have no meaning. And let them go, let them pass by like the clouds in the sky. You don't need them. And so the same with the breathing. Focus on your breath. That really helps most of us. It's like, oh yes, that's so good to be aware that I can breathe slowly today in this moment. And sigh whenever I feel one coming up. And cry if I want to, if I feel that coming up, or sigh or laugh or whatever comes up to release. And because what we're doing is you actually enter into a real beautiful holy spot inside yourself where there is constant communication, where you actually can experience that you're not separate from everything that is. So that is literally entering into the salvation of the world, into the light of the world, your consciousness. So everything is consciousness. It's like that's what you are. That's why we are here for, to remember that. So sinking deeper into that stillness, letting everything pass by just like that. The only thing that's left is this moment, us being here, sitting here together, and just listening, letting that occur. Letting it occur. Why not now? This is a perfect time to do that. There's not going to be a better moment to do this. So here you go, sinking deeply into your consciousness. And that's lovely. So keep sinking deeper into that. It is happening right here. All right. So I'm going to read the prayer from the book Consciousness is What I Am. And when I read that, after that there's a moment of silence. I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes, something like that. Then I repeat it again, what I read. Just for you that you recognize the words, and for to have it refreshed in your memory, so to speak. And just as a use, not to know it by heart or anything like that. No, it is like it helps you to sink deeper into stillness, into the place where you can become, receptive for the voice, for the still small voice in you. So let me see when this is happening. I think it's chapter 6 or so. The title of the chapter that I take it from is it's chapter 10. The consciousness of truth is the healer. The consciousness of truth is the healer. That's the chapter I got it from. And so this really helps you to come into this. It is. I will read it slowly. It takes a moment before I've read this, but it will be a great reminder. Okay, if you're ready, we can start. God governs, maintains, and sustains its own creation. God is my life, my mind, my soul, and my being. And the only law operating in, through, and as my consciousness. I need not fear what mortal man or carnal mind can do to me. I need not fear what infection or heredity can do. I need not fear any material or mental powers, for the omnipresence of God is my robe. Into this, nothing can enter to destroy or disturb. No universal belief, no activity of carnal mind, nothing of any nature that the world calls destructive. The omnipresence of God reveals the nothingness of the carnal mind, of all its activities, and whatever its so-called history. So I'll read the first 3 lines one more time. God governs, maintains, and sustains its own creation. Therefore, God is my life. God is my mind, my soul, and my being. And the only law operating in, through, and as my consciousness. God governs, maintains, and sustains its own creation. God is my life. God is my mind. God is my soul and my being, and the only law operating in, through, and as my consciousness. God governs, God maintains and sustains its own creation. God is my life, my mind, my soul, my being, and the only law operating in, through, and as my consciousness. I need not fear what mortal man or carnal mind can do to me. I need not fear what infection or heredity can do. I need not fear any material or mental powers, for the omnipresence of God is my robe. Into this nothing can enter to destroy or disturb. No universal belief, no activity of the carnal mind, nothing of any nature that the world calls destructive. The omnipresence of God reveals the nothingness of the carnal mind, of all its activities, and whatever its so-called history. God governs, maintains, and sustains its own creation. God is my life, my mind, my being, and the only law operating in, through, and as my consciousness. God governs, maintains, and sustains its own creation. God is my life, my mind, my soul, and my being, and the only law operating in, through, and as my consciousness.